It's that time of the year, and we're giving up whiskey for Lent.
Not going to happen.
All right, so Greeze called an audible and said we're not giving up whiskey for Lent, and he's probably right. So what we're going to do is a whiskey we're fine with giving up for Lent. So like a brand, a bottle, and then a whiskey that we are absolutely not going to give up for Lent. And that's how we're going to play this.
Some people would give up drinking, but this is why dry January exists, because it's only 31 days.
Yeah.
Not 40.
Do you get to take weekends off for dry January? Like, is it just during the week you take off? You don't drink on school night?
I haven't taken it off.
Okay, I didn't know how it worked.
I've never taken it off in January.
I haven't either. That's why I was asking. I thought you had.
Right.
Because
no,
you seem like the kind of person that would hit a new year and be like, I got to do something.
Okay, well, outside of us doing the show weekly and we have to drink to do the show, okay?
I took that month off one time years ago.
You did, and I don't.
And it was weird.
I
still drank wine.
It was weird. It was weird, and it was fine. It was, hey, listen, you set your mind to it, and you did it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. God, I'm so proud of you.
Didn't drink.
You know what I'm not proud of?
What?
I see one of your pours over there that you're cool with giving up for Lent.
Are you sure? It could be the one I'm not giving up.
I'm pretty sure you're going to give it up because you're all about sacrifice.
Are we starting with what we're going to give up?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give up because you took the words right out of my mouth, Grease. This would be a sacrifice. And I think that's what the point of Lent is giving up something that's important to you, during that period of Lent. And
I'm over here saying,
so
why?
I'm giving up. I would be fine with giving up.
Right.
4 Roses, specifically 4 Roses store picks. They're so good. It's such a sacrifice to have to go 40 days without it that I'm going to give these up for Lent.
You know what I'm not giving up for Lent?
What?
4 Roses single barrel proof. I had one over here, but I thought it would be funnier to grab
take
yours.
Mine. Okay, why are you not giving up 4 Roses?
Because it's 4 Roses barrel proof.
I don't think you get the point of giving something up.
Well, I'm going to give something else up. I'm sitting here thinking, instead of I'm thinking what is going to get, what can sneak up on me an inebriation that would be a bad situation?
Okay, so you're trying to make, I
I'm
get
coming
that.
at it at a different
It's not
lane.
just a sacrifice. You're trying to make yourself better. And I get that. Okay.
That's a fair thing.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and tell you what makes me better. 4 Roses barrel proof single barrel picks.
All right. So since I went first and you decided
I hijacked.
You flip-flopped it.
Am I coming back to it?
Yeah, so what are you giving up?
All right.
For Lent?
So Gene Nassif, don't hate me, but I have to give up light whiskey because light whiskey, I don't know if you know this or not, can really
escalate things.
Can really catch up to you very quickly. I've got
proof on that bad boy. The one you're holding in your hand.
So this is not hazmat, which I have tons of hazmat ones, but this is 68.5%. So you're looking at 137.
130. Oh, because it's
137. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of them, light whiskey is going to, it's distilled higher.
Yeah. And you always have been an efficiency man. So the fact that you're saying I'm going to give up something that I could, drink and feel quicker, that is a sacrifice in and of itself.
Yeah. And my wife only knows if I tell her look, I'm only going to have 2 ounces. Okay. 2 ounces of light whiskey gets the job done, Will.
Does your wife know the concept of light whiskey?
She has no idea.
Okay, I was going to say
she has no idea.
My wife knows about high proof bourbon, the difference between cask strength and other things because she will drink it with me. But I feel like even the high proof, Lauren maybe has a little sprinkle of knowledge about high proof versus more standardized proofs. But light whiskey, I think she would be out of the house.
She would she would think it was Miller Lite. She would think oh yeah, that's fine. Light whiskey, sure, okay. Fine. Yeah. Now she does know a little bit about whiskey. She knows that Mulligan's is terrible and that it attracts flies and kills them.
Oh,
pro tip. If you ever get a crappy bottle of whiskey, pour it in a Glen, set it on the counter. Overnight.
We're talking fruit flies or house flies?
Fruit flies.
Okay. The worst.
Well, no, I've had a house fly in it before.
Oh.
But if fruit flies in the summer, we get them because my dog's like in and out of the house all the time, doors open, whatever.
And you have a bunch of rotting fruit about.
Were you trying to be Australian?
No.
Instead of a walkabout, you said a fruit about?
No, you have a bunch of like about the house.
Okay.
All right. No. All right. So you're giving
I'm
up
giving up light whiskey.
You're not.
I'm not
giving
giving up on gin. I'm just giving up on light whiskey.
For 40 days.
Obtainium happened to be within reach.
I am not giving up my guilty pleasure, and that is Old Soul bourbon. Everyone knows that I love it.
I mean, if people don't know,
then they haven't listened to the show or watched anything, because that's legit.
I
talk about it.
Soul.
I am a super fan of Cathead Distillery's Old Soul line, especially the store picks. This one's great. This one's from Elixir. Tarek picked it. It's so good. 100 and man, there's 2 decimal places on the. And I just hate when that.
Well,
the
why
one
do they
negative.
do that? Why do y'all do that? That's so stupid.
You could round down. It could be 157.9.
That's what you
92.
actually. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Anyhow, but while I don't like your mathematics, I do like your whiskey. So I'm not giving it up because I drink so much of this. It's kind of my go-to if I'm just going to have a little something like a nightcap or whatever.
I love that we're doing a lit video and saying what we're not going to give up.
Not a chance.
I'm holding on to this.
Yeah.
I swear if
this one goes with me to my grave.
If I'm convicted, ain't gonna get these bottles. We're gonna do something else.
Clearly a Greeze idea for a video.
Yeah, I'll give up my kids. Dude,
I'd get so much water.
Sleep. I'd get so much sleep if I gave up my kids for
Lent. Who wouldn't? Yeah, you'd wake up after 40 days a new man.
Do you think there's a room in this world for a nonprofit that just takes kids during Lent for those parents that give them up for 40 days?
No.
I mean, because you would get them back.
No, I'm saying the demand is too high. Like they couldn't raise enough money. Yeah, couldn't raise enough money.
And then there's going to be some sort of scandal too.
Of course you went there.
Money laundering.
In my head, I said, God, Greeze is going to say there's going to be a scandal.
Well, no, I'm just saying of like money, like we're getting all this money and like.
All right, folks, thank you so much for watching this video. We're bringing you the content and the information you really need.
That you deserve.
You leave below in the comments section what bottle would you give up, and you would say absolutely not give up for a Lent type situation. Go ahead and leave it below. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll talk to you next time.
Lent type situation.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. See you later.